The federal government's first enterprise migration agreement has angered unions and many within its own party. The Immigration Minister Chris Bowen yesterday revealed he'd ticked off on a plan to bring in more than 1,700 foreign workers to help construct the $9 billion Roy Hill iron ore project in Western Australia. The scheme's majority shareholder is Australia's richest person, mining magnate Gina Rinehart. The minister says the company didn't get all it wanted and has flagged other guest worker deals for more so-called mega resource projects. But Labor Senator Doug Cameron, a former union official, says he can't believe the decision. He's spoken to our chief political correspondent, Sabra Lane.
Oh, I'm gobsmacked. I just think that in the week where Australian workers are being marched off the job in Curry and Tullamarine, that we're marching Chinese workers on to Roy Hill. It just defies logic to me.
The Australian Workers' Union, Paul Howes, says it's lunacy. Would you agree?
I just think it's bad politics. I think we need to look at this in terms of the precedent it sets. I think that Australians want a fair share of this mining boom, and this just demonstrates what's happening with the mining boom, that the share is not being spread around the country. There's a whole range of questions that need to be asked about this. Firstly, why are we making it even easier for these multi-billionaire miners to bring overseas workers in when workers in Australia are still looking for work? What happens with local content on this mine? If we're prepared to allow 1,700 Chinese workers to come on the job, then my view is there's an obligation on Gina Rinehart to fill up the local fabrication shops and the local machine shops with engineering goods for that site. I don't know whether that's been done, and that's a big question.
The minister says the company didn't get all it wanted, that it had to make some trade-offs. 2,000 jobs will be permanently created for Australians during the next 20 years, and that there'll be 20 million on traineeships and apprenticeships for Australians.
This hasn't been explained anywhere. I don't know that the caucus has been advised of this. None of the committees of the party have been advised of this. It's okay saying all these things, but what about the workers from Curry? What about the workers at Tullamarine?
Mr Bowen said that there are another 10 to 30 potential enterprise migration agreements under discussion now. What are you going to do about that?
Well, this will be a big discussion, have to be a big discussion in the caucus next week. It might be good economics for Gina Rinehart and the billionaires, but it's bad politics for the Labour Party.
Do you think caucus will be comfortable with this?
No, I don't.
The government's upset its core constituency with this. What do you make of the tactic? Do you think that this is a kind of a kiss and make up for business?
I'm absolutely bemused. I don't know what the tactic is. I just think we need to have a cold, hard look at this, not only the economics, but the social implications and the politics of it.
You say you'll talk with caucus about this next week. Is there anything you can do?
Well, yes, of course. We can raise the concerns that the unions have been raising with us as politicians. We have to do that. We have to get some answers to these questions. We need to know whether, if this is going to go ahead, what terms and conditions these workers are going to be on, whether they are going to be fly-in, fly-out workers. Are they going to be flown back to China for recreation? What are the conditions that these workers are going to be in? Because my experience of Chinese workers, when they're brought in here, the conditions are absolutely abominable.
New South Wales Labor Senator Doug Cameron speaking there with Sabra Lane in Canberra.